From time to time, I am reminded of in the time that I expected the least. It always makes me laugh because it goes to show why I do what I do here, sit here, talk trash, and be critical. People don't see it coming because I tend to be quiet and I reserve my noise for the people I deem worthy of it, and then the rest of it I just throw here because I enjoy what I'm doing. I love telling stories no matter what they are about, how they go, and the rest that I absolutely just don't feel like telling anybody goes to my journal. But I'll never forget this stupid fucking clown that I had in my comment section, and the reason I say it like that is because I'm mad that somehow I approved the comment for it to be posted because I wanted to have my fun with that fool. But for some reason, I was never able to find it again. It just disappeared. It somehow deleted itself, or maybe it's posted somewhere and I just haven't stumbled upon it. I've tried using search, but I just couldn't find it. And it was some guy was telling me that he was unsubscribing from me. This was a while back, like probably 6 months ago now. But he was saying that he was unsubscribing because I posted a video of me petting Dusty without really thinking about it with my feet, because he just loves to lie down on top of my fucking flip-flops any given moment. I'm looking for my flip-flops. I touch him instead. I didn't hear him doing any of that. So I'm telling myself, oh, okay, Dusty, let me go ahead and pet you. That's something I've done since I was a kid with every cat ever. But anyway, this stupid clown was saying he was unsubscribing because he has no idea how he ended up subscribed to someone with man feet. And it made me laugh, and what I would have replied with was something like, you know, thanks for calling me a man. I love it when someone uses an adjective on me that is indicative of strength and power. That's something that I have never been confident about on myself, and I have never associated myself with. If that disgusts you, then yeah, you're the problem here, and you're the one who does not belong in this space of mine. Overall, I wanted to create an official topic about calluses because for some reason, people really find it unacceptable for a woman to have calluses. And for me, when they started forming, I minded them because I wasn't used to it. Like for the longest time, I had smooth hands and I started feeling that dead skin and dryness, and all I do is scratch it, pick on it all the time, making it look worse. And I see the discoloration and stuff. I don't think the camera is gonna pick it very well, but yeah, it looks kind of yellow. You just have to trust me, I have calluses. And on my feet, which I'm not going to show you, I have them too, because guess what? That is the price that I have to pay if I want to be athletic. And when I say athletic, I use that word loosely. I shouldn't use it because I don't think I'm fit to where I'm significantly above average. I want to say that I'm either average or above average, because at least I can go physically active for hours and I don't get tired. I can do cardio for over 2 hours, varying intensity. I can lift for over an hour. I think that puts me, you know, a little somewhere, because if I wasn't exercising, I would be able to tell that I would have significantly more limitations than I currently have. And my current limitations tend to be heavy stuff above my shoulders. And to be fair, I gotta admit that I stopped doing over-the-shoulder exercises like I used to, because I noticed that, I guess, since I suck at exercising and I was doing it wrong, it was starting to make my back and spine hurt, not related to what I was experiencing for a few days that I've been whining about. But I just said to myself, well, if I have to sacrifice strength in that regard and refrain from doing it in the name of my spine feeling well, then I'm going to. And then maybe one day I'll figure out a way to exercise to where that is not the cost. I don't need to be getting hurt trying to get stronger in a more injury related type of way, like an injury that actually places a handicap on me. I don't need that. For anybody out there who ever criticizes calluses and you find them gross and whatever, you're the kind of person I sit here and I talk trash about. You can insult me all that you want, but I'm going to be proud that as opposed to spending, how much do you bitches spend on your nails and then you're afraid of breaking your stupid nails? Here I am at least having a grip that is actually useful. And it is very rare for me to ask for help for things. Let it be owning things at my house, owning things at my job. Everything I can do is within reason. And some people don't even try. If that's what you're proud of, if you're proud of having a smooth finish but not being usable or practical, anything like that, you enjoy being handicapped, then by all means do that. But for me, the calluses on my feet that just started forming about a year ago, those make me the proudest because I have never associated myself as someone athletic, and let alone someone who now is into running. Like, I don't really run long distance, but I'm proud that I can actually jog for at least 5 minutes now. It used to be that after 20 seconds of a little ass sprint, I used to be gasping for air. As of 9-10 years ago, even more, I used to like think that my lung was gonna burst any minute and I would just collapse. I was just not athletic, and this is something that I have put in the work, I have put in the time, and whatever level I'm at, which I'm not even measuring, I'm just comparing myself how I feel now, where I'm at now versus years ago, and how I'm so much better and I'm independent and a lot of people ask me to help them. I think that says something. So when it comes to calluses, shut the fuck up being so full of vanity and worry about having practical strength. Being strong is important. It helps you. Being physically incapable of doing shit puts a handicap on your life, and the enjoyment that you can get out of it suffers. So maybe consider following my steps, and at least, even if you don't become a runner, at least be a good lifter or be a blend of the two. You don't have to be the strongest, you don't have to be the fastest, but at least have some resistance. I can be physically active for 5 hours straight and I don't feel shit. I can do my fucking retail job for over 8 hours and I don't feel shit. I think that's normal. I think that's the way that you need to be. It should be you use your body and it still feels great at the end of the day. Of course, this message is not intended for everybody. I cannot measure everybody with the same level of I guess, high level of criticism. But I just want you to understand how when someone makes a comment about something superficial, but it has a deeper story to tell and it's a testament to something else. I hate it when people are like, "Ugh, you got ugly man feet." That was his comment. "You got ugly man feet. How the fuck did I end up subscribed to that?" Clearly, you're on the internet to be a clown and fulfill other kinds of desires. That's not what I do here. So if that's the kind of content that you're looking for or hoping to get, just know that you're never going to get that here from me. And the worst that can happen is probably somebody using that shit where they feed information to a computer and then put your face doing things that you never did. Everything that I ever do, especially video related, is always going to be on this channel. And other people, if I can help it, up close, I'm never gonna let them record me because I'm never going to record them. Let that be your warning. Anything official coming from me will always be on this channel. Well, there you guys have it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you are someone who cares about your superficial appearance or the superficial appearance of others, share it. Tell me, let me know, because I'll never understand what it's like to focus on that and value that so much when ultimately that's not what helps you get by through life in a practical way, in an independent way. It could help you be more prone to getting favors because you're perceived as delicate and worthy of attention like that. But Just explain it to me. What is it like to be a goddamn diva? Because I'll never be a diva. And that's fine. And I'm saying it's fine for you to be a diva, but just don't be a diva who pretends to be better than anybody else, because you will have competition. Because I think that being the way that I am, which is not worrying about the surface and worrying about functionality, is superior to that superficial appearance kind of shit. So feel free to have this debate with me. I don't care. I will continue to be the way that I am. You will continue to be the way that you are, but just understand why in that regard we're going to be different. I'm not going to try to convince you, because there's no way that you could ever convince me. I'm never going to try to convince you to think otherwise when I don't care what you do ultimately. But just understand why there's people different from you who exist. You wanting to be a diva is practical for you because your circumstances allow it, but the rest of us, our circumstances do not allow it. If we're going to try to be a functional diva, we should make the sacrifice. It should cost us something, because if I try to be a diva whilst being athletic, what do you think that's going to cost me? It's going to cost me time with self-care that I just don't have, and I just don't want to spend my time like that. In addition, it's something that I don't want to complicate my life more with, and it's just, again, something I don't value enough. There you have it.